Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hey guys, welcome to Giggly Squad.
A place where we make fun of everything, but most importantly, ourselves.
I'm Paige DeSorbo.
I'm Hannah Berner.
Welcome to the squad.
Giggly Squad started on Summer House when we were giggling during an inappropriate time.
But of course, we can't be managed.
So we decided to start this podcast to continue giggling.
We will make fun of pop culture news,
we're watching,
fashion trends, pep talks where we give advice,
mental health moments,
and games and guests.
Listen to Giggly Squad on Acast or wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Dude, you really should have went with me to go see Zootopia 2, man. That was absolutely the cutest animated movie that I've ever watched.
Okay.
I mean, it's like the Zootopia films,
right?
And Sausage Party. There's just the best movies. Okay,
I mean, they are not related whatsoever.
Not at all. But
so everybody knows that.
But they're all animated and they're all fun. So
yeah,
there you go, man. Nah, dude, Zootopia was like really, really, really cool. You know, it's got our boy Jason Bateman leading the charge.
Yeah.
As Nick Wilde, this sly fox type guy, and he comes back with a bang, man. And this was cute.
You had just A-listers across the board on that one, didn't you? Probably some B, probably a little A, B, and C listers across the board.
I mean, Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Shakira. Yeah. Okay, hips don't
Let's
lie,
go.
Bro. Hips don't lie. Idris Elba, Alan Tudyk, Nate Torrance, Bonnie Hunt, Jenny Slate,
nice.
Hugh Kwan,
let's go.
Fortune Famester, and Andy Samberg. Just basically a who's who of everybody. Quinta Brunson. Yeah. Dude, this has been like the biggest like movie since like Endgame. It has already made. It just came out, dude, on the 26th. Yeah. Okay, it has already made $556.4 million at the box office. Dude.
Wow,
I'm telling you,
that's wild.
You want to make money? Give Jason Bateman the reins. Okay, the man can clearly cook. All right.
Yeah, we know that. We know that for sure.
Man can definitely cook. No, man. Like, so I went the day after Thanksgiving. With my nieces and brother and all them, and like
that's pretty awesome.
They really enjoyed it, man. Like they were really engaged.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran even played a sheep in this movie, man. Like Ed Sheeran was in this film.
That's top level there.
Hey man, no B-listers here.
Yeah.
But they really enjoyed it, man. Me and my brother, we sat next to each other, and like it was like a good comedy for the kids. But also, like, you know, that there's like adult humor in there as well that we'll get. And what I really loved about Zootopia is that they did a lot of throwbacks to like movies that we've seen. Like there was a part of The Shining that took place, and that was just really fun and dope. And like my niece Delaney kind of got scared a little bit. It's like that's kind of the point. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, it was really dope, man. You really should have joined us. We did a whole movie. My ticket, popcorn, and drink. I'm telling you, dude, less than $7. It was awesome.
Okay.
It was awesome. The gym theater they have in downtown Kannapolis, they have like reinvigorated it, and it looks beautiful. They gutted it.
Yeah. I haven't been there in many a decade, I would say.
There's just something about you, man, where you just don't look to your past, dude. I hear it, man. Like I'm not going back to this old school town right here, dog.
Yeah. Go see the old sundial out there. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but
it is definitely still a thing, dog.
Okay, that's cool.
That's still out there. Dale is still out there chilling.
Old Dale, yeah. Well, I caught the new season of Stranger Things. Knocked that out like Thursday night.
Talk about that for a second.
Just went in. I was like, I'll watch a couple episodes, and then before I knew it, it was the end of the season.
Yeah,
and it was like 3:00 in the morning. Whatever. Dog went somewhere and went to sleep. I don't know where he went. So I was just in there by myself.
Okay.
And then I also caught Playdate with Alan I always forget his last name.
Alan Richardson.
Richardson, I think it is.
Richardson.
One of those. And Kevin James. Pretty kind of the same thing you said about Zootopia. It's very cute.
Yeah.
It had some violence, but not like gore. Just like funny fighting and stuff like that. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I'd catch that one. It's a good laugh.
Yeah,
Good laugh
I
film.
saw it. I pulled up Amazon Prime last night, and I was like, ooh, add to queue. So definitely we'll go ahead and make that happen.
Gotcha.
Dude, but Stranger Things, man, like
Yeah.
4 episodes. What were your thoughts?
Oh man, they turned it up. Season 5,
Yeah.
like they just went to 11 on season 5. It's been, I mean, every season's been building and building, but this like jump was pretty ridiculous compared to the other ones. But
is it me
needed.
did Vecna, was this like Vecna Mark II or something like that?
Yeah.
Dude, he looks scarier. He just looked like a naked mole rat Mark I.
Yeah, I believe he's already killed like a bunch of people, so like I think every time he kills somebody he gets stronger or something like that.
That's how the lore makes sense. We're gonna rock with that.
Yeah, I think that's the deal. But
so if I kill people, I just look shredded like that.
I guess
all right,
so.
Done.
And I think, from beginning to end though, that's why I watched it all in one night, because I was like, I gotta keep rolling. I gotta see what's gonna happen.
You want to know what happens next, man. That's the thing the Duffer Brothers do. Really, I just think Netflix does very well, because like even Kerry Russell is in The Diplomat, and that's a fantastic show on Netflix. Netflix does this to you, man. Netflix makes their shows bingeable, where like the last 6 or 7 minutes they lock you in, right? You put your phone down, you're just really cued in and locked in on exactly what's going on. You're like, well, shit, they left me on a cliffhanger. I gotta see what happens next.
Gotta see it.
Gotta see it, man.
I mean, and it's the worst at the very end, right? We're going into part 2 somewhere in December, and now you're just waiting around for months.
Yeah, yeah. So really, no spoilers here, but who has been your favorite character so far, season 5?
Season 5 specifically?
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of all over the place right now.
Yeah.
Like Robin has been kind of the comedic relief for this season.
Yeah, Rockin' Robin.
And then like the opposite is like Dustin being like just on the worst side of everything.
Yeah.
It's really hard, man, to be honest. But I mean, I think Robin's got a lot of screen time. She's been really funny. And,
I've enjoyed her, yeah.
She's been dropping some pretty good lines.
Yeah.
Specifically, the one I remember is when she's saying something about she's telling Winona Ryder that like my mom sometimes tells me that I'm like very direct and seem very condescending or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just like outlines the whole season of her attitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, okay, well, that makes very good sense. I think I have to say Robin right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. She's been a fantastic addition to this cast. And she's not one of those that like felt like it was jammed in there, just like bolster the cast. She felt really, it was like an easy transition into this team, and it made sense.
Everybody has their jobs right now in this season.
Oh yeah,
like very strict. Like
we just got to make sure Dustin gets to work on time.
Yes,
he's like getting pummeled.
Yeah,
Tombstone. No, dude. For me, it's gonna be Mike. There's a scene when him and his sister in the hospital. I was actually talking to a coworker about this earlier, and he's like, the shot is like him getting coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the calmness on him and the chillness in him, and how he kind of walks with the coffee and he goes to his sister and like to calm her down because she's the one who's all frantic and bloody and everything and like freaking out. But he's like that calm leader. He's always been the leader of the team,
right?
But he's like in it now, man. And it almost reminds me of like the Godfather parallel where Mikey, ready for this, is he's in front of the hospital, right? After like trying to protect his dad, and the guy's like, the florist is like, "Hey man, I need a cigarette."
Yeah.
And the florist is like, his hands is shaking and everything, and Mike's hand is not. And he looks down, he's like, he doesn't say anything, but he's like, "Why the hell's my hands not shaking?" Because he finally understands, like, he's a leader. He's like that calm and that chill, and that's what happened to Mikey in this, man. And I'm really excited. Like, even though I'm glad that he doesn't have any powers and he just is a normal human being in this, I'm excited to see his leadership skills move forward. And like part 2 in the finale, that's going to be really fun to watch, man. Yeah,
I will say
this has just been fun.
I'm glad they they gave Will a new hairstyle. Super stoked about that. Really all of them they kind of let them grow up a little bit in this season, right? Like definitely. they gave them a time lapse so they could grow up some finally.
Yeah, man. But got beards and 401ks and shit, dude.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's Stranger Things. Let us know what you're thinking about this season. Super excited about it. Christmas, we're going to talk about it some more. Then obviously New Year's finale. Nice. Really looking forward to it. Let's keep on that creepy, nostalgic train here.
Okay.
And we got some movie news for you guys. All right, team.
All right.
Got some real good, awesome news here. So y'all remember like a little movie that came out earlier this year? I don't know. Movie. Directed by Zach Kreger, directed by called Weapons. Yeah, that guy. He's developing what is called a Resident Evil movie. And the last time we got a Resident Evil movie was, what was it, 2021? Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, which me, you, and your wife all went to go see.
Right.
And I'm not going to lie, I had a good time. I had a good time watching this film. It was corny, it was stupid, but it had like a really good cast, man. And everybody like showed up to work knowing how weird and odd this movie is, but like we're going to have a good time doing it. You have like Donald Logue and Neil McDonough, like 2 heavyweight actors in this film, and they have a good time. But the movie made absolutely no money. Off a $25 million budget, it made $42 million, so it was not greenlit for a second one, unfortunately. Right. With that comes Zach Kreger, who is known for Barbarian, known for the amazing movie Weapons, and he has been tapped to write and direct Resident Evil. According to him, he's going to keep it really. He's not watched any of the movies.
Yeah.
He has only played the video games, and that he wants to bring this film closer to the fear of the games. Now, what's going to be interesting here is the premise, right? The premise is very loose. All the games revolve around like missions and teams and cops and detectives and agents and stuff like that with weapons and stuff like that. This is a mail courier in Raccoon City trying to make a delivery. I think that's like what it is. But like,
I'm just saying he needs to have Mike Epps. If he's got Mike Epps in it, I'm there 100%.
Mike Epps is not going to be in this damn movie.
All right, well, I'm boycotting.
Oh god, it's getting bad. He's going to cancel the new Resident Evil movie before it's even off the ground, ladies and gentlemen. But team, this is going to be released by Sony Pictures. It stars Austin Abrams, got Paul Walter Hauser, Zach Cherry, and Callus Reese. Looks like principal photography started in Prague this past October, so last month. And we have a scheduled release for September 18th, 2026. in IMAX, team. So we're filming in IMAX on IMAX cameras.
Let's go.
So super excited for this film to see what Zach Cregger has up his sleeve next. I like that he's not just directing it; he's putting his writing skills on it, and that's what he does very well. Barbarian and then Weapons were written by him, so definitely give him like that type of access to this film, just to put his own spin and touch on it. So that's what I'm excited about, team.
Definitely.
Yeah, we will put this on our socials. Let us know your thoughts, guys. Are you burnt out of the Resident Evil franchise? Are you excited for like this soft reboot of the franchise? Yeah, team, let us know in the comments. Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing trailers for The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, GOAT, and our movie of the week, Eternity. Damn Miles Teller, dude. All right, team. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Hope everybody had a fantastic Turkey Day. Hope everybody enjoyed Stranger Things. I know Javi had some honey baked ham and did not invite me over, team. Right? The audacity.
Nope.
The audacity of this
Did
guy.
not invite you over.
Yeah, because he's a menace to society and wanted all the honey baked spiral ham to himself. He's probably still eating honey baked ham sandwiches.
So much ham, dude. So much ham.
Team, we got some socials coming at you here. We got another Hunger Games. Clearly, this is a Mondo big franchise now, and we got the sequels rolling through. Cool. I didn't watch the first sequel series or whatever. This is the second one we're going to talk about, and then we have something. What's up?
I don't think I've seen any of them.
You've never seen a Hunger Games film?
No, I mean I've seen a million clips,
Jesus.
but I've never watched a Hunger Games film.
I don't know how
I've
never got through life without watching Heat or any Hunger Game. Do you not like films that start with the letter H or something? Is that what it is? Is this what this is? Is this what you're telling me?
Because I haven't really watched any Harry Potters either.
What about Hannibal? Did you see Hannibal, the movie?
I mean, way back when. It's all Hannibal. Everybody's seen Hannibal.
That's before you went weird on us. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna continue with this pod, guys. So,
I don't know.
Wait, I know how. I know exactly how. I get the Jackie Chan box set.
I didn't watch the Harry Potters, but I enjoyed the Fantastic Beasts series.
Me too, dude.
I really enjoyed those
too. It was more adult.
Yeah.
The animals were like gorgeous. That Eddie Redmayne, dude. Something about his cheekbones. I'm a fan. His cheekbones are captivating. Okay. He was also in The Day of the Jackal on your favorite on Peacock. Okay. I like Peacock. Peacock's not bad at all. And yeah, that was really fun. So
cool.
Team, this and the GOAT. We got some trailers. Hunger Games 2.5 or whatever it is in the GOAT. We have our full YouTube channel with clips with our full what are we doing here?
Full pods.
Full pods. Yes,
full
man.
Pods.
I'm still drunk off a turkey, I guess. Like, share, subscribe. Click that link tree in the show notes, team. I'm off the rails right now. I'm sorry. I'm off the reservation. This dude's never seen Harry Potter or the Hunger Games. I don't know what's going on here.
Messed you all up.
Just done. Roll the clip. Team, The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, explores Panem 24 years after Katniss Saga, 24 years before Katniss Saga, starting on the morning of the reaping of the 50th Hunger Games, where a young Hamish Abernathy participates. Okay, so this trailer, okay, looks way better than any. I haven't even seen that first prequel.
Okay.
But it looks 1,000 times better than anything that occurred in those trailers or any clips that I've seen from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
this looks exciting. This actually reminds me of like Catching Fire.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
It's one of the Hunger Games films with Katniss. If you were a fan, you would be on my level right now, but you also don't know what the hell Heat 2 is about. So
Yeah.
I'm never gonna forget that. Okay,
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, this looks good. I'm surprised.
Okay, it was a pretty intense trailer. I mean,
It was
the
a
countdown,
very intense trailer, dude.
The countdown, the volcano, was crazy.
Dude, Elle Fanning,
Nice.
your girl McKenna Grace, Jesse
go.
Plemons,
Let's
Maya
go.
Hawke, Ralph Fiennes, Glenn Close in a very weird role like she always does.
Right.
Kieran Culkin, okay?
Okay.
Iris Apatow, my boy Ben Wang, love it. Lily Taylor, Jefferson White, this whole host, man, whole host.
Yeah.
Francis Lawrence is coming again. I'm a little pissed off myself because now I have to watch the first prequel so I can watch this because I'm definitely going to watch this in theaters. It's coming November 2026, team. So be on the lookout.
Like 17 hours long. Is that about the running time for this one?
Probably, and you combine it with the first film. The first prequel, you're looking at a good, 26 hours total. Yeah, you know what I mean. Francis Lawrence doesn't play around with his run times, dog.
Yeah.
He says director's cut or no cut. Okay,
Only one cut in his life.
Everything stays in. Okay, keep rolling the film.
Yeah.
Team, did you guys like that first Hunger Games prequel? You excited for this one? Is the franchise still rocking and rolling? Is it getting dead? What is your thoughts, team? The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was the first one.
I definitely saw the first Hunger Games movie. After that, I didn't follow in line anymore.
Gotcha.
I bought the system. I bought the system after that one.
You didn't. You know what messed it up there? They did the Hunger Games, and then they did the Hunger Games Catching Fire, and then they did the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2. See, that's where movies piss me off.
Right.
Okay? You can give us 2 movies, but don't Part 1 and Part 2 us, okay?
Just one movie. Just give us a movie.
Just give us one movie, okay? Like, if you want to do it right, you could, like, the Russo brothers could have made Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah.
They really could have. But what did they do? What did Disney do? Because they're smart. And sometimes.
Two movies.
They hyped up Infinity War, made a fantastic film, and then hyped up a swan song and Endgame for the original cast. Like, it doesn't get much cooler than that.
Right.
That's where I think where people kind of lose interest is like, because Divergent did that shit too. Harry Potter did that shit too. Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 is just like cash grabs. I get it, but like, it's annoying. Stop it.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people like stopped watching these films because they're like, "Oh, you're breaking it up. That's trash." This looks fun. This one looks really fun, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, it was a really
film.
good trailer. Really good trailer.
I'm gonna see if I can watch Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes sometime soon. Probably will watch it. But it's 2.5 hours long. Good God. Try to watch it before next November, so I have a due date, guys. I have a due date here. Team, we'll throw this on our socials. The Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping. Let us know your thoughts. All right, team. We have GOAT. According to IMDb, a small goat with big dreams gets a once-in-a-lifetime shot to join the pros and play roar ball, a high-intensity co-ed full-contact sport dominated by the fastest, fiercest animals in the world.
That's crazy.
I love the plot, and I love the cast. Caleb McLaughlin,
nice,
really cool. Gabrielle Union, super cool. He plays. Caleb plays Lucas on Stranger Things, so he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The amazing Gabrielle Union, Nick Kroll.
I love Nick Kroll. It's animation.
David Harbour, Steph Curry's in this. Jennifer Lewis, Patton Oswalt. Aisha Curry is in this. Jennifer Hudson, Eduardo Franco from season 4 of Stranger Things and other things as
Nice.
well. Aaron Pierce, Jelly Roll, your
Uh-oh.
boy Andrew Santino's in this
I
film, dude.
mean, he's probably just going to be himself, like in the crowd somewhere.
He's
I
not
would
even
love
going
to
to be
see
an
it.
animal. Watch.
Yeah, just an animated Andrew, just for
Just
no
an
reason.
animated redheaded Andrew. He plays a douche.
I would love that so much.
Dude, we talked about it a lot when we were watching the trailer, man, but the studio, the animation studio that brought you K-pop Demon Hunters, which I know you
Yeah.
haven't watched yet, but you definitely should, in the Into the Spider-Verse films, they, like, as much as I really enjoyed Zootopia, Disney has a style, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Disney's style is their style, and that style does not change. With K-pop, with Goat, with Into the Spider-Verse, you have one studio making 3 different looking films and not
Mhm.
using the same aesthetic. Like Pixar uses the same aesthetic as well. This is talent to me, man, and this is what
Yeah.
we like to see. I like that it could have been a different studio, but we knew it was the same studio off the bat because like nobody else is doing it like this.
Right.
So it couldn't have been Pixar, couldn't have been Walt Disney, couldn't have been Illumination. It had to be somebody different. The only other like animated film, in my opinion, that looks this good is like, remember The Bad Guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we talked about like how good of that film looked, like the animation and everything. So, but
Dope.
this is the story of Steph Curry, man. He was a little guy coming out of high school,
Yeah.
barely recruited. He then he got taller at Davidson. He went to Davidson, which is right up the road from us.
Did some
He didn't go to
stretches.
like a big school, or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
He did some stretches. He became he was like 6'4" and became the most dominant 3-point basketball player of all time. Like,
Yeah.
he's just the man. So this is basically his autobiography in GOAT form.
I mean, what a way to do it, right?
What a way to do it, man.
And you got
I
like
love it.
this like terraforming court too, which was really awesome. Like
Yeah,
it was like ice
Yeah.
and desert and everything else.
I loved it,
So
man.
I'm assuming it's just kind of like everybody's home court.
Remember when we had
Pretty
like, remember like back in the mid 90s when we had Space Jam and how like awesome that was?
Yes.
We were like, dude, Space Jam's awesome. And then we had like LeBron James, dude, Space Jam 2, The New Legacy or whatever, and how trash it was. I think we're getting back to dope basketball animation again, team. This is what we're here to do.
One of my workout classes this week, that Space Jam came on. It was like on the playlist.
Oh,
Dope. I was like, let's go.
Javi was like, check ball, baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go. Team, we're going to throw GOAT on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Also, what is your favorite basketball movie? Live action or animated? Let us know. All right, team. We are going to jump into our movie of the week.
All right.
Because it's that time.
It is.
We have Eternity. This movie dropped November 26, 2025 here in the United States. This movie is directed by David Freen, written by Pat Cunane and David Freen.
No budget information, but it has grossed $5.2 million.
Yeah.
Starting this, we got Miles Teller as Larry Cutler, Barry Primus as old Larry Cutler, Elizabeth Olsen as Joan, Betty Buckley as old Joan, Colin Turner as Luke, Divine Joy Randolph as Anna, John Early as Ryan, and Olga Merediz as Karen.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give us a quick synopsis of this film, man.
After passing away and entering the hub, Larry waits for his wife Joan, but her first husband's also waiting on her, so they can choose their eternity together. Joan has to make a decision on which husband she wants to spend the rest of her life with, or not. Either of them.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's first talk about like the dynamic. I like how this film actually opens up, right? It doesn't. we saw the trailer, and I believe like we both enjoyed the trailer, but how this was going to unfold was going to be the fun part. I think that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
We talked about the trailer
Yeah.
there, and I like how we open up with the old Larry and the old Joan, and then like just a beautiful old white middle America couple. Right? They're just bickering, they're arguing, they're driving. He's the ornery one, she's the excited one for this baby reveal party.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, you look at them, you're like,
Got
that
some road
is
pretzels he's eating on.
got some road pretzels. That is a relationship that they've been together for a very, very, very long time, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, I actually really enjoy seeing couples who have been together like that bicker and argue. One is the cutest thing ever. It is the absolute cute, because they know they're arguing about nothing. And I love that's how this film opens up.
It's almost like just a time filler at some point.
Exactly. We have to get from A to B. You know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna start some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love it, man. But then we find out real quickly that old Joan has cancer.
Yeah.
And then that they go inside this baby reveal, and it's actually funny how he dies. You don't take road pretzels, man. You know what I mean? It's just a bad move.
Yeah.
He dies before she does. So like it sets it up that like he's going to care for her because she's the one who's getting sicker and dying.
Yeah.
And she's probably going to die before him. He chokes on a pretzel. He dies. But then it's like, it's beautiful, right? Because it's almost like how it is it's kind of how it is in Beetlejuice. When you die, you just end up somewhere, right? You're like in this other place. You're like, what the hell? How the hell did I get here? When did I get here?
Yeah.
How long has it been? Like
exactly like Beetlejuice, actually.
You just don't know. But it's like a lot softer and a lot quieter and not as scary as Beetlejuice. Also, you get these ACs, which are very cool afterlife coordinators. The whole setup is really cool, man. You're on this train, and this train takes you into this hub, this like little hotel kind of terminal thing. I'm gonna keep calling it the terminal. And Larry just has to figure it out. He's like, where do I want to go?
One thing that like I remember very distinctly because it made me laugh. It was like the first like real laugh I had in the movie. When they get there, there's like a guy in a gown. He stands up. He's like, I guess the surgery didn't go well.
Yes, exactly. I did laugh at that too.
Yeah.
There was like 5 people in the theater when I went to go see this, and yeah, that we all laughed at that. And it was like, oops, oh well. Yeah, that was really good, man. But he gets to the terminal, he's like freaking out, right? And it's just like if you get off a plane and you're just trying to find your driver or whoever, they have like signs up that say like Clyde or Javier or something like that.
Yeah.
If you've never got off a plane and had somebody with a sign with your name too, that's an experience. That's some of the coolest shit ever, dude. I've done that. It's happened to me one time in my life. It's gonna happen more times though.
Okay.
When we get to the south of France, baby.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, I really love the setup for this, and because he's freaking out, he doesn't understand. He can't believe that he's dead. The little girl receptionist or whatever was super cute. I just really like the look and feel of this film.
Yeah.
But then he gets his AC coordinator, Anna, who breaks it down for him, right? And breaking it down with him is like, dude, you're dead. You got 7 days to figure it out, or you go into the void. But you got to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And I love that he's like gonna stick it out though. He's like, I'm gonna stick it out. A couple of days pass by. He's like, yeah, I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah. He definitely didn't last as long as he seemed like he was going to at the beginning.
I thought this man was gonna be like forever. You know, I'm gonna do this for a while. But it's like an interesting thing that we'll talk about here at the end of our conversation about this. Like, even in death, you have a lot of growing and maturing to do, right? That's one of the themes for this film that I'm kind of spoiling already with him. But as he is going to Beach World, he's super excited about it. He's going down the escalator.
Yeah.
He sees a young Joan going up the escalator, and she's in her gown, and she's freaking out herself. She has no clue what the hell is happening. I thought that was really fun to get back. They meet in the terminal. She's trying to figure out what the hell is happening. He's explaining to her, and God, I hate this guy. Callum Turner, dude. That's a good looking dude, man.
Yeah, he's
very punchable face, but good looking dude.
Well, I love, like, we know about him before we get here.
Oh, the bartender, yeah.
Because we see a picture of him, right?
We see the picture of him. He's the bartender.
Oh man, it was a very good opener of the movie. Like, leading into that, gave us a lot of information real fast.
But like, it was easily digestible though, right? Like, everything. It wasn't a Christopher Nolan movie where we're like in this nihilist world, right? Like, everything just made sense.
Yeah, you're just walking minute to minute with these people, and learning at the same time they were learning.
Yeah, and even like Larry later on in the film goes like, "Yeah, I died. My AC coordinator told me everything. It just makes sense. I just believed it. You know what I mean? Like, everything does." Everything just made, and I laughed my ass off when his Miles Teller's delivery when he said that was just perfect, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really enjoyed like this setup here. But then we find out like Luke, her first husband who died in the Korean War, he's been waiting for 67 years, right? And he expects her to be there for him when she dies, right. And that's like everything that he's always wanted for 67 years. And then you have Larry, who's her husband, who she bickers and argues with every damn day. So it's just like, Joan, you got to make a decision.
Right.
And I love this. I just love this setup, man. How it's going to be, are you, like, I'm your husband.
Right.
I'm your first husband. So how's this gonna work there? And these two guys are like two schoolboys.
Yeah.
They fight, they argue, they bicker, they complain, they try to go for her love. I swear, it's like going after the hot girl in high school is what this, like, if you strip away all the other elements of this, put these three in high school, who's going to get the girl? Who's going to take the girl to prom? You know what I mean? That's what this film is basically about. And I love that concept, man.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen. So she's Joan, right? She's formerly wife to Luke. And, I mean, technically formerly wife to Larry, too, at this point.
Yeah.
Right? You know, what are the rules when you're over there and when you're in the hub? Yeah, I mean, she just goes through it. Like, getting pulled from one side to the other, dating both of them again.
Yeah.
Very confusing time for everybody in the situation, even the coordinators.
The coordinators are just trying to be their best. Coordinators are like advisors. They're just trying to be their best, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's Elizabeth Olsen. I mean, she goes from comedy to drama to being dramatic to everything in this film, and she's just fantastic, man. I mean,
yeah,
just leaves you like understanding how she feels, even if she doesn't say a lot. But just the character of Joan was fantastic too. Like, you know, she's an older lady and she's just still having a good time, even before she passes away.
Yeah.
And then we're back over here, and you know, she's confused for a little bit, but I love how she's like, "Yeah, I figured it out. I'm dead. It wasn't that hard."
Yep. You know, motivations for these people, right? Larry is there because he loves his wife and loved the life that they have built together.
Yeah.
Luke is there in the hub waiting for the love of his life who he didn't get an opportunity to spend with. Joan is there trying to figure out which one of these knuckleheads she's going to spend the rest of her life with, her eternity with, basically. Not even her life, her afterlife. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has the hardest job. And for me, I think you're right, man. Like, Elizabeth Olsen is fantastic. It's almost like two different roles that she played in one. Because when she's in the mountains with Luke, she plays like the young Joan, right?
Mm-hmm.
The inexperienced, but still has all these like memories from family and kids and grandkids and shit like that. So it's not all the way young. But then when she's with Larry on the beach, man, it was just like they were young and good looking,
Yeah.
but they just looked like they seemed like two old people at the beach, right? Like, and they played that so well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go look at the memories. Look at that line, right? That's something like those old people would say, man. Not somebody who's like young and in love and shit. So I'm not gonna stand in a line for memories that are ours. What the hell? Yeah, man. So definitely enjoyed like the dichotomy for like the three, but really just like her and how she was pulled in every direction, man. I like that insight that you brought, man. I appreciate that. What we also have our amazing ACs, Divine as Anna, Larry's afterlife coordinator, and then John Early as Ryan, Jones afterlife coordinator, and these two are just fun from the get go, man.
Yeah, I love how Anna's like just very free.
Yeah,
like at one point she's just like laying on his bed with no shoes on, and she's just kicking back.
She's
and then she's like, it was she did that, and then he like gets up to get away from her.
Yeah.
And then she goes and sits like right beside him, real cool, with like her legs crossed and stuff, just
chilling there.
So good.
Did you notice that like her hair kept changing too?
No, I didn't.
Yes. So on second, I noticed it like twice. Yeah, her hair kept on changing, and it was blonde the entire time, but the style kept on changing, and it was subtle because it was like that like it was like that blondie blonde, right? But like that Marilyn Monroe blonde, but like it was definitely there. And I'm like, all right, that's actually a dope. Because in the afterlife, do what you want to do, right?
I guess so, right?
Yeah. But then you had the other one, the other AC, and yeah, he was definitely working. He was Anna's, but I'm sorry, he was Jones, but he looked like he was working for Luke, man. Like looks like him and Luke got together 60 years ago, and they've been working this out for a while. So
right.
Pushing that very hard. Ryan was definitely pushing that hard, man. So then we got Olga Merides as Karen, the neighbor and friend of Joan, who was disliked by Larry. She was also fun in this film. But I love seeing a 70-year-old with like Elizabeth Olsen, who's like in her 30s, right? And then like them palling out together, them going on like all these different side shows to all these different eternities that they both can kind of hang out in. So that was really fun part of this movie as well.
Yeah, they were fun. I just love like Karen's like time. She's like, they're like, why are you old still? you look exactly the same. And she just, she was, because it's what you go to your like happiest years or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I've been happy the last few months. I'm good to
go. Love it, man.
It's so good.
All right, so I do want to talk about like the hub for a second here, right? I love the terminal aspect of the film. It reminds me of that Tom Hanks film, The Terminal, right? Where he was just in a waiting period off the plane. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't go into New York City to do what he needed to do. He was stuck there. Kind of creates this Love Jones with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Would have been dope to see, but whatever. Luke and Larry both have not decided on their eternity as well. So they decide to stay put to figure out when Joan is gonna die, and so we can live. So one of them can like live with her. So like that, just that aspect, that feel that you're kind of stuck there at the terminal until you figure things out, man, was just a good way for us to fully understand this film. And I really did
Yeah.
appreciate that. Love makes us do crazy things, dude. Seriously. All right. I think I have a theme here, man.
Okay. What you got?
The writer director wanted us to think about the most important type of love. That we did when we went through life together type, or that passionate, fiery, could have been love, right? And
Agreed.
the beautiful thing about it, there's actually no wrong answer here, right? It's about our life experiences, about what we want. It's about our needs as an individual, right? The whole time Luke and Larry are fighting for her and not really caring what she wants to do. It's a game to them at the end of the day. And I love the coordinators, they yell, they're like, it is kind of a contest. It is kind of a game. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was thinking, like through myself. I'm like, can't she just not be with either of them?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
the hell with you
she
both.
can do whatever, she can do whatever she wants.
This is her eternity, yeah.
And I never thought we were going to get to that point.
Yeah.
But it was just that thing that was kind of behind the curtain.
Till
the last minute. But yeah, I was like, why don't you just go do something else? I mean, sure she can meet somebody somewhere, right?
1,000%, man. 1,000% there. Yeah. Absolutely, like, no wrong answers here, and just live the life you want to live. And then whatever your eternity is, if eternity is really like this, it's your choice at the end of the day. Who you want to be with, how you want to do it, though. If you want to go to Clown World, Clown Eternity, go to Clown Eternity, right? That was also another great aspect. All of the different types of eternities.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was a bromance world I saw. That
would have
made
been us.
me laugh super hard.
Cause that's us, dude. We can just do bits for eternity.
all day long.
Just all day.
I think there was like a no men allowed one or something like that, women only thing.
Yeah, but it was full. It was at capacity or something. All right, team. That's our conversation about 2025's Eternity.
Nice.
JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this film, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give this one 4 buckets of popcorn this week.
Let's go.
Just an all around like great film. Mm-hmm. Like the story was fun. The characters were fun, and we had some very good dialogue between Elizabeth Olsen, Miles Teller, and everybody really. And it didn't take itself too serious, which was really good considering we're in like an afterlife, like a the hub, kind of a purgatory kind of thing. And I did not expect to be laughing as much as I did.
Yeah.
But it was just hitting lines the whole time. But yeah, I left having a great time. I really didn't have anything negative to say. And I might watch it again when it comes out on streaming.
Nice.
Because it was there's some stuff in there I really want to kind of look at a little harder, right? Because it moved pretty fast. But it was a great story. So what about you, man?
I'm right there with you, man. I'm giving this 4.5 buckets of popcorn. This is probably going to be in my top 10 favorite films of 2025.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We just have really good performances by all three of the leads, with Elizabeth Olsen just paving the way here. I love like the old, like she has that old lady accent she does when she's young too, right? And like Miles does as well, but she does it so well. She does it really good, dude. And I love that she kept that up the entire film. Sometimes like actors crack and you can hear them like crack in the film that they can't keep that accent or that dialect up and stuff like that. But she kept it the entire time, and I really did enjoy that.
It really came out like when she was yelling at him. Like it came out really strong.
Yes. But yeah, man, I'm same there with you, man. I thought it was going to be more sappy
Yeah.
than what we got, but it was just fun. And there was times where like it got really deep and spiritual and more on the dramatic side of this. But then like Miles Teller and Callum did something stupid the next moment. You know what I mean? Like, which brought it back to that fun rom-com thing that like we really enjoyed from this year.
They steered us very well through this whole
Is there
thing.
like heavy points in this film that make us think about love and eternity and the afterlife and all that stuff? Yes, of course. But did the writer, director, and did this producing team do a really good job of giving us small bites and helping us digest this very easily? Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is our our athletic coordinators with that, man. That's
they
why this like they helped us. Right? They helped them, but they also helped us as well. It reminds me of Ariana in Inception, where she's just like asking questions the entire movie and like the crew's answering the questions. So we as the audience can be like, oh, this makes sense now.
I agree.
Yeah, man, 4.5 buckets of popcorn.
Nice.
This was one of the best rom-coms that I've watched in a while. I really did appreciate this. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, Talking Through Eternity. Next week, we'll be discussing Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
You can check this one out at your local cinema.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Like always, keep watching.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hi, I'm Pace Case.
And I'm Bachelor Clues.
We host Game of Roses, the world's best reality TV podcast. We're covering every show in reality TV at the highest level possible. We analyze The Bachelor, Love is Blind, Perfect Match, Vanderpump, and anything else you find yourself watching with wine and popcorn.
We break down errors, highlight plays, MVPs, and all the competitive elements that make reality TV a sport. And we interview superstar players like Bachelorette Caitlin Bristow and Big Brother champion Taylor Hale.
If you want to know so much about reality TV, you can turn any casual conversation into a PhD level dissertation. You definitely want to check out Game of Roses.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.